hours, 3:45 a.m. I'm leaving for East Track at Firebird Raceway, Chandler, Arizona with NASA. It's a short track with a short straightaway, so I like it. It's a good driver's track. I was last out with this car 3 weeks ago for the initial rundown with this setup. So let me show you the changes I did in the past 3 weeks before I go out tomorrow. My previous door handle block off plates were a flat finish carbon, just a plate. I made new ones with a gloss finish and a little bulge molded in to cover the hole a little bit, give it a cleaner look. And here they are mounted on the car. Next up was a first for me, removing a windshield. I used a Harbor Freight wire tool, and basically I just used two techniques, either pulling or pushing the wire. The windshield came out relatively easily. I then cleaned out the track and prepped the track. Here I'm using pieces of cut up paint stir sticks to get perfect spacing for the windshield so I can drill the holes. This new windshield is Lexan. I then mounted some 1/4 inch rubber to space the windshield out so it will be flush to the body. I masked out a border on the window and used my RC car paint to spray a black border. I cut a piece of window trim and used CA glue to fasten it on. And here it is all mounted, ready to rip. The Lexan windshield was a 9 pounds weight savings. Here's another first for me. Myself and my friend Nick split a tire mounting machine, so I'm going to do my own tires. I'm going to be moving up from 280 in the front, 300 in the rear, to now I'm going to have 300 in the front and 320 on the rear for this time, for the first time ever. I use Aquanet hairspray as bead lubrication in hopes that when it dries it gives it some adhesion. I'm new at this. I was scared. I didn't balance these myself, but that's coming next. Last up before I hit the track is just a small setup change to start trying. I choked up the front sway bar by a 1/2 inch and I moved the rear sway bar by 1 hole stiffer. Here we go, Firebird Raceway, East Track. My zero sleep caught up to me as I realized I forgot to tighten one of my wheels on the way to tech. Now my luck continues. I'm late for grid. That means I'm probably gonna run into some traffic on the time trial session. So I'm on the clock, but this is only my second day on the track in a year and my car's all different, so I'm gonna have to learn stuff as well as try to push for some time. Here's some of the traffic I was anticipating. The Camaro's just being polite and pulling over for me. I had a little bit faster pace. We're not racing each other. The ambient temp was in the high 70s for the first run. I was able to squeeze off a 58.6 with some sloppy driving and a little bit of traffic, so not horrible. So here is my best lap from session 2. So with ambient temp at 85 degrees, I was able to get down to a 58.3 this run. I made some mistakes and there's still a lot of time I can shave off still. So the car went great. I just need some more seat time. There's a chance I might make it out one more time to the same exact track before our summer break hits here in Arizona. It gets too hot for the track. This piece just showed up today, so I got some stuff to put on the car. So hopefully I'll have an update shortly.